So you've been driving Uber for a little while and you get a trip radar and an exclusive request, same trip, completely different price, payment. What's going on? Let's talk about it. Hey everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to the Rideshare Guy. And today we're talking about why is there such a price difference between getting a trip from TripRadar and exclusive from the first time to the second time, upwards of 30% sometimes. We've seen this so many times, Sergio and myself, on Show Me the Money Club, but let's break down why this is happening, what my thoughts are, and a trip that I came across that is absolutely absurd at how much they shaved off the top end. So here's the setup. You get a TripRadar trip or an exclusive request coming in, let's say at $30. Then 20, 30 seconds later, a minute later, you get the opposite. So if you get a TripRadar request, you'll get an exclusive. If you get the exclusive, you'll get a TripRadar request. And for some reason, it's the same exact trip, but it'll come in 30% less. So that might be, instead of $30, now $20. So what's going on with that? Why? Well, if you watched the latest episode of Show Me the Money, I basically came out and said, I think that what Uber is trying to do is behavior modification. They're trying to say, hey, if you hit the first ride request, it's going to be higher paying than letting it go to a later point, which reduces the spinner times and the amount that a passenger has to wait for a ride to be paired with the driver. And I think that's what they're trying to do. And it sounds great on paper. Yeah, offer at the beginning higher, but then subtract later? That doesn't make any sense. So it's great, like I say, on paper, but in practicality with the human condition, it is completely different. You don't necessarily have the same inputs when it comes to a human variable as it does on paper. So Uber is absolutely getting this one wrong, because if a trip is not being picked up, if it's not being accepted, Dara actually came out and said it's their fault. They're not pricing the trip properly.
If we're doing a really good job pricing, and essentially like we price the trip right, your acceptance rates will naturally be at a high rate. Mm-hmm. And by the way, if it's not, we're getting pricing wrong. That's our fault. It's not your fault.
And what does that mean? You're pricing it down? You're going from $30 to $20? No, you should be going up instead. So then that ride will actually become worth it, because you're telling the algorithm, hey, this ride's not worth it. I'm not accepting it. And it has to go out to the next bunch of drivers. And yes, it's going to come back to you as well, too. That's why you see TripRadar bounce back and forth to the same driver. You see the exclusive come in. You might see the TripRadar and then the exclusive and then TripRadar again. But the reality simply is you don't want to take it. Why is it coming back to you? Well, it's because no other driver is accepting it either. So again, they shouldn't be going down in price. They should be going up in price, because then at that point, that is when the driver is going to say, okay, yeah, now it's worth it for me to take, and I'll take it. Signaling to the algorithm what the driver will be willing to take, and hopefully reducing spinner times in the long run. But Uber doesn't like to do that. They like to look at what's good on paper. So I want to know what your thoughts, though, are overall on all that when it comes down to why do you think that they're reducing the pay? Do you think that it's some sort of behavior modification to try to get drivers to accept it right away and say, oh, if this ride comes in, it might be acceptable at the beginning, but it's going to go down, so I have to hit it right away? What do you think? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? I don't know. Do you think that Uber is just being Scroober and being a problem when it comes down to it? Put your comments in the comments below. But I want to talk about one of the craziest rides that I've seen where Uber has shaved off what they've originally given the driver to the second time around. It is absolutely absurd. So what you see on the screen right now is the exclusive request that came into this driver first. As you see, it's pretty decent. $280. I mean, you got $4 surge included. I don't know how much that's going to make a difference when it comes down to it, but it's still $280.43. And it's only 0.1 miles away to the pickup, And it's a 227-mile trip, so it is a long trip. It's expected to be about 4 hours and 18 minutes, and it's going to take you into New York on the other side of New York City. So you're starting in Pennsylvania, you're going through Jersey, and you're going through New York City into Long Island. So it is a long trip. But here's the crazy part. When they came back to the trip for the second time and offered this driver the ride, check out what they are offering him on the trip radar. So it went from $280.43 down to $172.03 for the exact same trip. That is $108 difference when it comes to the first request to the second request. If the driver didn't accept it in the first point, how do you come back and say, oh, we're going to offer you $100+ less for the exact same trip? Do you think this driver's stupid? Holy crap. So this one, I think, took the cake because I have never seen a shave that high. But like I said, it could be upwards of 30%. This still falls in line with that 30%. But that's a hell of a difference there. And I want to know, what are your thoughts when you saw this? Also, on top of that, what are some of the price points that you've seen from first offer to second offer, and how much has that dropped? Put it in the comments below and let us know. Now, if you want to see why Lyft is trying to reduce its spinner times, or times that riders are waiting for a driver to be paired with them, check out this video here where I talk about why you should not be Xing out the trip and letting it time out versus Lyft wanting it to X out. Also, make sure you subscribed, and we'll see you in the next one.